Justin, I'm sorry. This was all my fault. I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me. No, get that away from...
By forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth. To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. Followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods. Figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. As an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me. Now they will know. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent, awful creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy. I am what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. The presence of a god-human. Your god. I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare